Welcome back to Cambodia, Part 2.
"793 kilometers later, we have made it. Welcome to Siem Reap." It is 5:45 in the morning and we have arrived at one of the world's most iconic heritage sites, Angkor Wat. We came here this early to watch the sunrise because it is supposed to be quite a spectacular view, and we're just walking down to it now through all the tuk-tuks, and you can just see the sun starting to rise in the sky and it looks beautiful.
This is one of the best places to watch the sunrise in the world. But one thing we didn't realise was how many people were going to be here.
That's the sun came up above the temple behind me. We are going out of here now. Our ticket lasts all day, so we're going to hopefully it's going to die down a lot, and we're going to come back this afternoon and show you guys around when it's a bit more quiet, because at the minute it is absolutely packed. It is 12:15 and we are back at Angkor Wat, and the temperature right now is absolutely scorching. I think Cambodia is one of the hottest countries that me and Shah have actually been to. It is unreal, the heat from this place. It is crazy. But anyway, yes, we're back at Angkor Wat, one of the world famous heritage sites. It is almost 900 years old, which is absolutely incredible, and it is one of the 7 wonders of the world in the ancient realms. So let's leave it at that and let's go and take a look inside. As you can see, it is a lot more dead behind me compared to this morning. This morning, this whole pathway was just packed full of people.
What do you think Angkor Wat is? Is it a power source? Is it connected to the pyramids? And comment below what you think. So Angkor Wat has a lot of connection and relatively quite alike with the hieroglyphics on the walls and all the different pictures and carved into it, as well as the midpoint of this Angkor Wat has a direct alignment with the sun. This morning we came to see the sunrise, so it meets with this middle one for the sunrise, and also in the evening for the sunset it directly aligns, obviously on the opposite side, for the sunset.
We couldn't resist a quick game of Temple Run.
As you have probably noticed, I have got a rugby player's ear. It is swollen to triple the size, and that is from a bee sting where I got stung on the neck there and stung on the ear in the back. And that was while we was travelling for many miles on the motorbike, and it is absolutely killing me. But we thought we would soldier on and continue doing this video for you anyway, even though I look like an absolute idiot. And it has ruined all of the photos that I wanted to take.
So we were a bit confused. We thought that the trees, like the ancient trees that are wrapped around all the buildings, was at Angkor Wat, but it's not. We've actually just searched it and it's actually at a place called Jungle Temple, and we're gonna look on Google Maps now and see if we can head over there quickly and fit that in today, because tomorrow we are on the road again, 2.5 hours.
So, with that being said, we left Angkor Wat and headed for Jungle Temple.
This is one of the many sites that Lara Croft Tomb Raider was filmed on, amongst the many other films, and it looks a lot more interesting personally to me and Shah than Angkor Wat. All of these temples are from the 12th century, and they were believed to do with Hinduism and Buddhism. It was like a cross between two religions at the same time.
So it's said to be this site is 900 years old, and so the tree is, but I believe it will probably be a lot more older than that.
At the Jungle Temple, the trees have literally taken over everywhere. There's roots overgrown all of the concrete slabs over here too, and that tree is growing right out the center of this temple. I believe all of these places have something in common, and they all connect with each other in some kind of way, whether it's to do with sunlight or with the water around in the moats, not too sure, but they are 100% connected with each other.
Made our way back to Phnom Penh, where we would stay for the night before heading out on our next leg of the journey.
And we've got some frogs in here. Oh, and chicken's head. Shah's not too happy with the way of life, the way that these chickens are going out, probably tonight. They're going to end up like that. And I think this is a basket full of eels. We found baby watermelons and baby pineapples. This must be the world's smallest pineapple.
We got some actual edible food and some rest before tomorrow we were back on the road.
We are 5 hours, not got my watch on. 5 hours into our bike ride from Phnom Penh down to Siem. I think I'm saying it that way, but we've got to then get the ferry from the port to Koh Rong Samloem, and hopefully we can make it today. It says that the ferries run up until 5 p.m, so we're hoping, because it is now 10 to 1. So we're on a time limit. It says 40 minutes on the Google Maps, but it usually says it's longer than that, so we'll see. Look at the way Richard's beard is, and probably my face is filthy too.
Look how filthy we are. This is not even a joke. We've been on this road for hours. It was only supposed to take 2 hours, but we wasn't allowed on that road because it was a new road, and you're only allowed on there if you've got a car or a truck, and they don't allow motorbikes on there. So we've had to take every windy road possible to get around that road, and it is up to almost 6 hours now, and we're still not there yet. Another 40 minutes. So, back on the road.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
6 and a bit hours later, we've finally made it. We're at the ferry port. Next task is to try and get a ferry over to the island. But the beach here and the ocean looks absolutely amazing. They've even got jet skis. We've got the ticket for the ferry. We're going to head to that port now. It's a 13-minute drive, but we are absolutely devastated. We've got to leave Victory behind. It's a sad moment. After, how are you feeling, Shah, leaving Victory behind?
I'm absolutely gutted. She's drove 5.5 hours for us to just sit in a car park for 2 nights. She didn't get to come to the beach.
Oh. She can stay at this beach though.
We are on the boat.
We've made it just in a nick of time.
One more hour later, and we'd made it to paradise.
Today is the day we are finally going fishing. Since we've been travelling, all I've wanted to do is find a local person and ask him to take us out fishing on his boat. And so far we've not had any luck up until this morning on this cool island. Me and Shara found someone that's going to take us out for $25 for a few hours, and we're going fishing. And this isn't just any fishing, this is local, authentic, old school fishing. So I've got a feeling it's going to be quite quirky and probably not your normal kind of fishing, but that's what I like. We want something different. It's going to be cool. Now he's along here somewhere, and his name is Pei or Bay, but we know him as Seahorse because he's got seahorses on his swimming shorts. And that's how he stands out to us. So we're going to see which boat he's in and which boat we're going on. And the sun is almost not quite at hot point yet. It is 8:30 in the morning still, so we're going to try and make it out before it gets too hot, but we have got some covers to cover ourselves in case it gets too hot out on the boat.
We have found our sailor.
He's over there in the green boat pulling himself out. Now we're just sitting here waiting for him, and as you can probably see, he's jugging water out of his boat.
Don't think I want to go in it.
Which fills us with so much confidence, but we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt because it's going to be an experience. We're on his boat. Walking down, here's the water. I think we'll sit here and wait. Ready for the adventure, Shaw?
Nervous.
Spot in the middle of the ocean, and Pei is just setting up the lines for us. Oh, we've got some bait, some squid as bait. Shaw's all set up. Yeah. Shaw has only gone and bagged herself the first fish. She's quick getting the line in.
God, it's well long.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh, she's got one.
Whoa! Oh.
It's underneath. I think he's gone and got the second one. Firing him in. Oh yes, he's got one. Fish number 2. No!
He's got another one.
Got one. Yeah.
Faster, Rich, faster. You got to pull it.
Yes. Yeah. We got one finally. Look at the colours on that. Yeah. Oh, yes. Look at that one. We got a big one. I'm happy with that. That is cool. You have to be careful because these fins are so sharp. You have to fold them down as you grab it, like that. Hopefully he doesn't get away. There we go.
Don't put it near me.
There he is. Woo! She's got one. There it is. There's Shaw's catch.
Sorry, Fred.
That's the end of our fishing trip. Pay has definitely beat us on catching fish, but we've done pretty good. I think Shaw done second best though. She definitely beat me. I didn't do too good. I got these. She's about half a bucket full, and a few that didn't quite make it to the bucket that hopped out. And Pay has just taken us back to the mainland to drop us off. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
And that's the end of mine and Shah's fishing trip, and that has been one of the best experiences, well, for me personally, in Cambodia. Well, how about you, Shah?
It's a very nice experience. Poor Freddie the fish though.
She feels more sorry for the fish. She was ready to chuck them all back in, but we've let him keep them. He's going to go home and probably cook them for his family now. So done 2 good deeds, and these aren't normal tours you can go on. You've literally got to ask around the island for someone to take you out on their own private boat. It's not a tour that they do, but I'm sure if you come and you ask someone, Pay is the man to take you out. So it's our last night on the island, and we are walking up to this very steep hill to try and catch and hopefully make it in time for the sunset. This is one of the only places on the island you can watch the sunset from, because it's at a high point and it's walking over to the other side. And Shah's convinced me to go for it. We've made it up the hill. Found this pretty cool bar. And this is where we can see the sunset. So we've cut through the cafe, and there are stairs going all the way down to the water. It's where we're heading to see the sunset. So we've made it to probably the best sunset spot on the island, and I was going to sit here and wait for it to go down.